Flats is a 4-story mixed-use building located on the North Williams Bike Parkway in Portland, Oregon.
I saw the opportunity when the economy slowed down that we could change directions. We could take a new course. We could really focus with the more limited resources on what people really needed, what was going to benefit the greatest amount of people. And what popped up was the Path to Net Zero program. And I thought, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we want to do. This makes sense. We designed a building that had specific costs in mind for what people could afford in a neighborhood. When you approach a project like this, you need expertise on board to see how what things are going to apply and what are going to be the biggest bang for your buck, as it is. But where are you going to go to be able to integrate HVAC with solar thermal, interacting even with plumbing and all kinds of different specialists? You have to be able to go to one central place where that can be understood. And so that's the Energy Trust of Oregon.
One of the great design features of this building are the exterior walkways, which help to save a lot of energy.
What we've been able to accomplish here is that there's no heating or cooling or conditioning provided to these exterior spaces whatsoever, and the lighting is only being used in the evenings.
Well, making a decision to incorporate exterior corridors instead of interior walkways really eliminates the need to heat and cool those spaces and results in annual energy savings of around 10% per year.
The apartments are able to be pushed all the way to one side of the building, allowing for cross ventilation, natural ventilation, to cool the units in the summertime. In the day when you're gone on a hot day, you close your shutters from the inside, and in the evening you come home, you open your windows, turn on your fans and open your shutters, and you can relieve any hot air that might have built up during the day. And that, for this temperate climate, is all you need for comfortable living. The siding itself is a ceramic coated material that has a 7/8 inch air gap behind it. So on the hot days of the summer, this being the west facing part of the building, the heat is prevented from penetrating the building by hitting that ceramic layer and ventilating out behind before it penetrates into the building. Solar PV is the first thing that you want to be able to bring to a project. So what we had to do was to design a building that could be affordable and meet the rents of the neighborhood, and add essentially a $125,000 solar array.
The solar PV system generates about 18,000 kilowatt hours annually, which results in an energy savings of about 20% off the utility bills.
The way we were able to accomplish this was with the energy incentives and the elimination of AC units and the future maintenance costs of AC units. That's basically how we were able to add it. These are hot water tanks that are banking 600 gallons of hot water from our solar thermal system. The system we have in place on a normal sunny day can generate 2 gallons per minute to 185 degrees. In a long day, we generate a tremendous amount of energy.
Because domestic hot water is one of the biggest energy users in multifamily buildings, it made a lot of sense to put a solar thermal collector in this building. In this building, it saves about 700 therms per year, which translates to about $1,000 off the utility bills.
This Honeywell sensor is testing the outside air temperatures, and it's sending a message to the boiler to tell the boiler what it should be doing. And it's a heat-only system on this building. It's extremely efficient, and it's also heating the retail core, including a restaurant and its makeup air.
For us, it was a natural fit to locate in Eco Flats here as a net energy zero project. It was important to me that we capture or benefit from some of the energy efficient systems that he put into place, such as the hydronic heating. We captured that in our loop here, and the envelope, naturally, we benefit from.
In working with the project teams, one of Energy Trust's biggest priorities is to really work with the teams closely to ensure that we're maximizing energy savings as well as getting the right systems incorporated into these projects.
Their engineers were working on this project as much as we were in order not only to verify the studies, but also to enlighten us to things we might not have thought about. Eco Flats is designed to be a highly reproducible model. We feel we can build it anywhere along the West Coast and we'll be able to achieve the same results. no matter what you provide, in the end, the person flipping the switch is going to be a big part of that decision. There's a solar panel on the rooftop, and are people going to feel less conscious of how much energy they consume because there's so much energy being generated on site? And that's where we decided to develop this energy monitoring system in a way that it would be available for everybody in the building to see all the energy consumption and be able to positively influence one another.
When we come home from work, we'll see what appliances bump your energy use. So you'll be like, oh, we cooked a lot in the last 2 days, or we ran the washing machine or whatever, and you'll see a spike in your energy use.
Supplying them information, we feel, is the only thing we have to do to really make the difference.
I think just being aware of energy use makes you just think of like, are we using it in excess, you know?
You're influencing people to make the right kind of decision.
It just puts it on your radar, so you just think about it.
The developer didn't just create a place that was extremely energy efficient, but also a place where the tenants would be engaged in making smart energy choices.
The Eco-Flats building came in at about 55% more efficient than a typical code-compliant multifamily building built in Oregon, which puts it well on its way on the path to net zero.
If you're considering constructing a net zero energy building or simply want to learn more, contact Energy Trust of Oregon today.